Good afternoon, kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies. This is Refined Rose back with another video. Y'all, so if you're in a relationship with a toxic person, male or female, and everybody they hang around has a criminal record or they have a revolving door that leads back into the institution, to prison or into jail, and then they go back home and then they commit more crimes, and your husband or your significant other, your girlfriend or boyfriend is always around, you have to question it. And they never get caught and they never go to jail, but they're always around to tell on the other person. This is my situation. My husband, let's just say he has a friend, let's just use the name Fresh, who's a booster, who steals boots from all these expensive, all these expensive boots from like Cavenders boots, any boot place that you can think of. He can go in there and get a ring of people. He'd have somebody go in there and apply for a job, allegedly. This is according to my husband. He'll have someone go in there and apply for the job, get the job, and he'll have some more boosters go along with him, and they get these expensive boots, and they'll have some cheap boots, and they'll keep bringing up the cheaper boots over and over, so they get all these expensive boots, and they take these expensive boots and they sell them. And my husband is going around telling this story. I'm like, nobody's story is safe with my husband. He said also his friend Fresh, that's the booster, he's not supposed to carry a weapon in the state of Texas because he's a felon. So my husband said he's always carrying a weapon. He's not a good person. And I'm like, the nerve of my husband to say he's not a good person, but when my husband's beating the crap out of me. So my husband say Fresh lives with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend lives in her grandparents' house or her parents' house that was left to her or something of that nature. And Fresh was cheating with her cousin, who came there for a short period of time to stay there until she got on her feet. So the lady, according to my husband, sleeps really hard. He climbs out of bed, goes to the cousin room. He said jumps the cousin's bones. And for y'all don't know what that means, when they say you getting your bones jumped, that means he goes in and have sex with that cousin and then crawl back in the bed, and they pretend nothing happened the next day, like it's just one big happy family. But people like that, like my husband, they hang around other toxic people like that. So if your girlfriend or your boyfriend, they hang around criminals or they hang around people that constantly cheat, one has to wonder, are they like that too? Should we expect that from them too? They're probably the same way. So in my situation, my husband is the same way. Like I mentioned in other videos, he was cheating with his ex-wife while we were together, but complaining her down there was smelling bad. He was cheating with his other exes and said if I don't shut up, if I keep talking, he was gonna move his ex-wife in the house with us if I keep running my mouth. So I had no other choice but to shut up at that time until I can figure my way out and accept all the abuse that came with being with my husband. That's all I have for now. Just be leery, just be aware. The moral of my story, just be aware. If you get with somebody and they're doing all this criminal activity themselves, or they're hanging around other criminals, more than likely, they're probably that same way, or they got a lot to hide from us. And if they're always having diarrhea of the mouth and telling on everybody around them, you have to be leery of that, because a person that talks too much, sometimes they say they lie too much as well. That's all I have for now. Refined Rose out. Bye for now.